Monday night, Pyro Radio, Jay Fresh and Friends is what you're listening to right now. Hope you're doing good. I kickstart your week right here between 5 and 7. Well, I start your week. I also say I extend the weekend. I'm that kind of guy. So we started with some sick new UK music, and we've got a legend of UK music joining me right here in the place. Now, I thought I could get someone to come in and do a Sheller's half-hour mix. But I thought, you know what?
Yeah.
That's not enough. I need someone to come in, we can have a conversation which doesn't happen on air often.
Not very much.
And then play some brand new music as well.
Yep.
So I thought, who do I call? Who do I go through on my Insta and my phone book and give that shout to? Of course, legendary MAK10 in the place. Welcome, brother.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. I want to say, how was your weekend, bruv?
Yes. Interesting.
Can we talk any further? You know, at Pyro, there's no limits. You can say what you want on Pyro.
If I'm honest, I took my missus out for her birthday. We went Shaka Zulu, and we just had a nice time. Grown stuff.
Fully grown stuff. My missus is listening right now, being fresh. Take some tips right now. Do you know what I mean? Good. But it's good to have you here, my friend. Anyway, first time we've connected.
Yep.
But you are no stranger to Pyro.
Nope.
Exactly.
I don't know how long we've sort of been in contact. I've been on this station for a very long time. I'd say 10 years, if that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Very long time.
And I know further down the line this year we're going to get you in the place to do some mixes as well, because
100%.
people need to see and hear that.
Yeah.
But it's only right I ask you a very important question. In the studio who have got Antonio and Lee, both from Pyro.
Yep.
So who is the best producer and why? Antonio or Lee?
Well, I've never met Lee before. He's new, so I'm going to stick with my guy Antonio. Sorry, Lee. Maybe next time around.
Wow. This is my favourite interview of the year so far already. I'm getting those points. Now listen, bruv, you are a mainstay of kind of UK culture, UK club culture.
Yeah.
Musically, where are you at right now?
At the moment, I've literally taken a step back from the DJ and just temporarily to focus on the craft of producing. Mm-hmm. So we've kind of hit a level where I'm comfortable to start showing people some music, and I'm going to start jumping back behind the decks as well, same time. So that's where I'm at the moment.
And what you've touched on there is getting to a point where you're comfortable to share your music.
Exactly.
As like the producer side of things.
Yeah.
So how has that journey been for you recently?
It's difficult, but once you get to that level and it starts getting fun and you start realizing that you're growing, that it becomes really, really interesting. Yeah.
And that's one thing that I often say to that there's some amazing producers out there who just produce, but as a DJ, even if you might be listening as a DJ, you never think about, I might make records, but then you start doing things in the mix and having ideas, and you see what works in the dance as well.
Exactly.
And so it's your time to apply that.
Okay.
So from a DJ point of view, you are, I need to use my words carefully, very experienced in this.
Yeah.
You know your way around the 1210s. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so from a DJ point of view,
Yeah.
keeping that hunger over a long period of time is a challenge.
It
so
can
how does
be.
it work for you?
For me, I don't know. I honestly would say it sounds cliche, but I feel like I was just born with it. It's something I love doing regardless. No matter where I'll be at in life, that passion to do that will never ever go. It's just in me. I don't know.
No,
it's like I was born to this.
I sympathise. It's literally, it's part of you. You take it away and it takes a part of your identity.
Exactly. 100%.
Exactly.
That's perfect words.
That's never going anywhere. And how have you seen when I say the change musically from a DJ point of view? Because back then we used to carry acetates and records, and younger listeners will be like, "What's that?" And it was big metal boxes, and we'd put your shoulder out and put your back out. And now you've got USB sticks, and music is more freely available. So from your point of view, how does that all work? Are you happy with that? Are you missing some of the old days?
I mean, there's two sides to the coin. There's like the logistically, it's much better. But then when you're talking about crate digging and having stuff that no one else can have access to, it becomes more technical in today's market, whereas back then you had to be in a certain place at the right time to have a certain song, or know the right person at the right time to have that certain song on that beat. But now it's more technical, but you can still do it. It's just more accessible. So it's two sides of the coin. It's good.
Well, that's it, man. The way you can fling music out now is amazing.
Yeah.
But sometimes the exclusivity
Of
is
it,
gone.
exactly.
You know, and I get an email saying exclusive dub, and I
Yeah.
sent it to 50 other people. I can see on the carbon copy you've sent it to 50 people.
Exactly.
Now, I heard a story, I don't know how accurate it is about you.
Yeah.
You were, if not one of the very first selectors to have the Eskimo dub. Is that accurate?
I'd say it probably was because there weren't many grime DJs.
So when...
However, but yeah.
Sorry, go on, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I would say so.
So for you, when we talk about a record that's become so iconic in not just grime, but like UK club culture,
Yeah.
what does the word Eskimo mean to you?
Well, for me, I've had this conversation before where I feel like it was the first grime tune. So for me, it's just like an iconic tune. It's just the grime tune of all time.
That's a quote. I'm going to have to cut that out of the interview. That is a quote. No, wicked. Because again, some people say So Solid Dilemma at early bits and all.
Yeah, because that's sort of crossover garage. You know, the Eskimo there was nothing like Eskimo. It had its own drum pattern. There was no two-step shuffle in it. There was none of that. You know, it was just straight different.
It was one thing you mentioned about how music changes, but as a fan of music in that time, hearing a DJ like yourself play that tune, and you're there in the club going, I've never heard this. I've never heard this track. I've never heard these sounds before.
Exactly.
Like your mind is blown.
Yeah.
So you summed it up perfectly there. If you've just locked in, it's Pirate Radio. It's Monday night. Me, Jay Fresh, live in the place. Loads of guests across the spectrum of hip hop and grime, and our very first and very special guest, MAK10, is in the place right now. We're gonna play something brand new that you sent me over only about a few hours ago, I think.
Yeah.
So talk to me about the track that we're just about to play.
Right. So this one is the Nasty Jack.
Yep, that's
so
right.
This one is myself and Nasty Jack. It's called Love Life. It's coming out next month. We shot a video for this one as well. That's going to be coming out on Grime Daily next month. And yeah, this is it. Love Life, Nasty Jack and MAK10.
A track with a very positive message. MAK10, Nasty Jack, Love Life. You like the way I put that, yeah?
Yes.
Love life, live your best life, absorb life, enjoy life, have fun.
Have fun. That's the message.
And that's coming out sometime in April?
In March. End of March.
Wicked. It's Pirate Radio listening to right now. Me, Jay Fresh, joined by MAK10 live in the place. First time we've ever had a proper conversation, not only on air, but ever.
Yeah, true.
This is groundbreaking radio. So don't forget, hit up the Pirate Radio YouTube to check out the video as well. Now, just off mic there, I mentioned that I just about stuck to my New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
Mine was no soft drink and no alcohol for the whole of January.
Yeah.
And I just about scraped through.
Okay.
Did you set yourself any? And if so, what were they?
It's a good question. I don't think I did, actually. I chose to spend the whole year trying to better myself. So I suppose that was my resolution.
Oh, you just completely murked me there, bro. That's a hell of a resolution. I'm drinking a Red Bull already. I lasted 30 odd days.
They don't last, do you? You got to do the whole year of this, I don't know, set yourself goals and knock them dead.
You got to do it, man.
Yeah.
And for you, just a minute ago, you mentioned about some new tracks that are coming out.
Yeah.
That track we just played with Nasty Jack, track underneath us on the floor as well.
Yeah.
So we are at the start of the year. So for you, how is the year looking and what's your focus? Is it on musical output is the main focus for you at the moment?
My main focus is the production. That is my main focus. And obviously the DJ stuff, I'll never let that go. But I'm focusing solely on production. And then we'll see where the music takes me.
Exactly. So are we looking at a larger body of work further on in the year, or are we looking at number of singles? What kind of strategy, how do you approach it?
At first, singles. We'll see how the singles are getting on, and then we'll approach the sort of the EP, more sort of body of work. But at the moment, we're only doing singles.
Yeah, man. Well, we're in that market now where records are flat out every day or two.
You got to do them now every month, every 2 weeks. You need to be putting stuff out.
Exactly. Now you are also active on social media, because we have been conversating everything on there as well.
Yeah.
So for you, what's the best way for people to keep up to date with you and your music and gigs and all that good stuff?
Definitely Instagram at DJ MAK10, and the same on Twitter as well. So yeah,
wicked, man. Get involved. I also know that you're very much on the radio grind at the moment. I saw a bit of artwork on Instagram.
I am,
and it was MAK10 doing 9,000 radio sets in about 3 weeks.
Well, this is the first one. Obviously, the single's coming out, so we wanted to push it and just do loads of shows come leading up towards it. We will be doing some with Nasty Jack as well.
Sick.
But yeah, man, it's like a new chapter for me, a new era of this whole production thing. So it's a new journey for me.
An exciting journey for you as well. I can see the way facially you're responding to it. Like it's something you're hungry to get out there and do. And how are you finding it now in a radio studio? You're not behind the decks. You're the other side.
If I'm honest, it's my first time. I've done it obviously before, but in terms of presenting, not just playing records, it's such my music. This is my first show, so big up Jay Fresh and Pyro.
You're welcome, brother. I mean, you're sounding like a natural over there. I'm thinking co-host coming on here. No. I think we could do that. But listen, good luck with the tracks, my friend. Thank you for coming in.
No
and like
problem.
I said, later on in the year, more tracks, live sessions.
Always.
We'll do whatever we can to support you in the music, man.
Always. Thanks for having me, man.
You're welcome, bro.
Big up.